Messing in Plais, Bichon Frise.
The ShedCast. Brought to you by Alien Entourage and the Riverside culture.
I don't know all the words.
But I know the. I just know the fucking.
I'm not proud to admit it, but I know.
No, it's good because the beat is dope. For the longest time.
Are you running back up on the
Mikey, hit that back up. Mikey, you did.
I didn't what? No, I didn't start the Zoom.
This say battery, right?
But you can start it now.
Nah, but it's good that you
Oh, what would
you
I
didn't
do?
record it to say battery, but you didn't shut it off to say battery.
I'm so inspired by
The
you.
recording wastes a little bit more battery than just being on.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Saves me.
Go ahead, you could coin that.
Nah, you could. You do that. Just turn it on.
La 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 la, the longest
I haven't felt that in the longest time.
Oh, for the longest time. Yo, I can fucking, my head blends songs together so much.
You should be a EDM DJ then.
I never, actually, yeah. I
Yo,
should just give ideas
You gotta
because
shut that off, Tech.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It's
trying
off.
to see what it was about to blend into for me.
It is. Even if I hit it off and it still
For
goes.
the longest time.
It knows me.
This is
but
a
I
good
can feel
song.
the cold on my back.
We
It's
should
off.
we should do something like that, like the Ronnie Bernstein thing.
Yeah, we gotta write more skits.
Yo, have you ever heard of fictional podcasts?
No.
It's a thing. So what people will do is they'll write skits, and then instead of having actors do anything, or like
you can
or like you
listen
read
to
a book,
stories.
or you read a book, and you have the different characters come in and do the
different
podcast.
voices. Yeah, that's
And that's a
dope.
new thing right now.
I like that. Because we could definitely write some pretty, like that Alice's Restaurant was awesome.
Yeah.
We could do definitely more of that.
Yeah. We could also do
Yeah,
Billy
grass
Joel for the
clippings.
longest time. Yeah, I know, bro. Shit. The trimmings.
This is off, by the way.
It's not off.
It is.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. It'll go off by itself.
You can say it's off, but it ain't off.
Listen, if it was on, I would have it on me.
It ain't off till it's off, bro.
It ain't off till the...
So the fat lady says,
The fat lady.
Yodelay, 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 hee hoo, yodelay,
now if I had like
yodelay,
Tourette's,
yodelay,
right,
hee
and I
hoo.
had like a really bad twitch that you had to edit out every single time, would that be worse than the overall underlying sound of this being on me?
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Right? What did
No,
you
this
say?
would be
I
worse.
didn't hear.
This would be worse?
Yeah. Yeah, the Tourette's would be predictable.
But what if it wasn't?
And it would be funny.
And it's made up too.
What if I did? I mean, dude, it would just pop out on the audio.
Yo,
like
pop
signature.
out.
It sounds cold
Pop
in
out. It's the ShedCast. Come pop out.
Is the zoom on?
Zoom is on. It's zooming.
Is it Mazda zooming?
It's zooming.
It's
Can we get a
modulating.
moment? Can we get a moment of silence for a second? Clap. Wow, that was not. Get like a nice roomy clap.
All right.
here. He can't clap.
There
He's
it
got
is.
those skinny lips.
There it is. Look at that fucking
I'm
clap.
good at one thing.
Don't make me get into a laugh session.
No, they had good acoustics.
Oh, did you bring up clapping?
Hold on a minute.
Finally.
I've been waiting for this. It's my time to shine.
That was a good clap, though.
It was. You got very acoustic palms.
We gave you 3 tries. What if
I
after the
got
third
one.
one I was like, and he was like, you know what? That doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I forgot it. You never even did it?
Good job.
You know,
Good
I
job,
forget the
Mike.
claps.
You know what? That'll work. And I'm just like,
You just hear him go.
And he's got he makes his own podcast. These motherfuckers. don't
Dude, that's
even-
good for Shed Talk. We're talking.
Yo, it could be like an evil villain. Yo, it would be under a different name though.
What?
Like a secret podcast that you would
His
talk
alter alias?
Yeah, these motherfuckers. He didn't. They
Tectopus.
knew how good I was
These
at
things don't
clapping.
even
It'd be
cut right.
Tectopus. Like Dr. Octopus?
No, then it'd be too obvious.
Doc Ock?
Would be like a less obvious one.
Oh, what'd you fucking call him in the last
Inspector
episode?
Gadget. Gadget.
No.
Inspector
What was it? Clef Lip LaFleur?
They called me back in the day.
Oh, cleft lip. Yeah.
What was that about? I don't remember.
I
I don't think you were even there.
Something
I
about,
could show you a couple things you could do in a no parking zone.
Fairly Odd Parents? Something like that?
Oh, the fucking Clef the Boy Chin Wonder.
Dude,
Crimson Chin?
you know they made a real version movie of it, and it's got Drake. in it.
Really?
Yeah, Drake Bell is Timmy.
Oh, I thought... when you
Not
said
Drake
Chin.
and Josh. I mean, not Degrassi Jake.
Doomer's best friend.
Yeah,
Drake
Doomer's
Bell?
boy Drake Bell. He's Timmy.
That's hilarious. When he was a kid or when he's older? Is it like creepy, like he's an older dude?
I think it's after. It's like before. He was an older dude, but it was like right around that time, where like that Drake and Josh was ending. But
He was still older,
young.
bro. He was still like...
But you
Timmy's
know,
supposed to
like,
be in like middle school.
yeah, but like in like a Hollywood, you're like, if you're 18 in the movie, you're probably 30.
That's a jump.
No, that's how
That's
it's
a
like
leap,
a lot
skip,
of
and a
it's like
bound.
that. Saved by that would be a perfect example. Yo, can you search how old they were?
As he's cleaning up the...
Saved by the Bell.
How old they
That's
really
it.
were?
How old they really were? Yeah, because
In real
I
life?
feel like that's a good scale to like
To act
Wait.
young?
to base shows on, like how old they were. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Well, like in like
they're playing
Project X and shit like that. Like when you have like especially like
That's
girls or
another
dude
good-
or like
yeah.
anyone doing nudity, like they got to be over
21,
18.
right?
Yeah, or
Oh no,
21,
18.
yeah,
No,
whatever.
I think
Something.
it's 18. You're
We
right.
just said a bunch of different names.
No,
18,
because we didn't want to
21.
be wrong, but I think it is 18 though.
Screech.
right.
What was his name? Squirch?
Screech.
Screech.
Squirch.
Screech.
Okay.
He was 12. Screech was 12
what?
Whoa.
Okay, 12 when?
when the show
Oh,
came
Saved
out.
by the Bell was 89. Where's Screech? It was started in 89.
Screech was 12 when it
Where
started.
did-
You know,
where's
like, me and
Screech? What's his
Leah
real
Remini,
name?
Yo,
Dustin Diamond.
Where
me
is
and Leah Remini share the same birthday.
77. Yeah, dude.
Leah
He's the
Remini from
youngest?
King of the Queens.
Holy shit, he's the youngest by far.
The rest
Who's
were
Screech?
15.
Oh no, not by far.
And Elizabeth Berkley
But
was
I mean,
17.
like by couples, like he was younger though. He was the
Elizabeth
youngest one.
Berkley, I'm assuming, is the girl that was in the dance movie too. What was that?
Leah Remini. I
Dance
don't even
movie
know.
2.
What was that dance movie?
Step Up.
No.
Step Up 2.
Stomp the
Stop
yard.
Damn, she's bad. Who is she?
That's Elizabeth Berkley.
I don't remember her.
That's
Oh
Sketch's-
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was she's
That's
bad
Sketch's
now.
girl.
That's Scourge's girl.
That's that's Scourge country, buddy.
Scourge. Don't go out there. No one goes out there.
You don't want to go out
Ain't
Scourge
nobody
country.
gonna go out there.
Listen here, buddy. You didn't follow proper protocol. Find you out in Scourge.
We're going out here find you out in Scourge County, Scourge Country, all
Scourge,
by yourself with no weapon on you.
Scourge County, Bama.
We're gonna have to take you in.
Damn, she was the baddest one all along.
No, yeah,
No,
it wasn't all
Lisa
along.
Turtle.
She was I
Lisa
think they
Turtle
took
is
turns. I think they
not-
all took turns being hot.
I think
The hot girl in the show.
AC Slater looks better than Lisa Turtle.
Oh, that's funny. No,
shit.
take you that.
Rob.
Did you want me to
Take
clap?
that.
Is this for one?
I don't
What
know,
if
there's-
you were
there's two piles.
a superhero? What would your name be? It has to end in man.
Tech Man?
Mm,
Nah, Sofa man.
Bird.
Sofa Man? I'm
It's a
so fuck.
Fuck man.
I'm a sofa man.
Sofa King?
So
So fucking.
You got it.
So-
You got it.
work through it. Work through it.
We got it.
No one's
Man.
reading it. They're just listening to you say it.
It works both ways.
Dude, this fucking chick is making fart noises.
This
This
chair. This chick's making
Yeah,
fart
if it was
chick-
me, I would just fucking
Dude,
throw
this
it right
chick's
on
been
the-
making
on the
fart noises.
this chick's making fart noise behind me this whole time.
I want an audience member.
Yo, chill. I was like-
Fucking bitch.
I was hiding someone behind me the whole time. They just kept farting. Yo.
Is there any way to mask the sound of this heater?
No.
And toesies are cold.
We can
My toesies are frozy.
mask the sound of your gash.
It's flapping in the wind.
It's like a
And
fucking
the cold
conch
breeze.
shell.
It's like
Fucking put
Nah,
your
not
ear
in
to
the
that
cold.
shit.
it's
in the
hanging to his
ocean.
knees right now.
It quivers up in the cold.
It's sucked into your
like when a
body.
dog-
He's got an innie.
It's like when It's like when a dog shakes.
It's sucking his peen right up into himself. His speen.
His speen.
His fucking Bichon. His Bichon Frise Mise.
What's wrong? His Michon.
His Bichon. He's shaking.
His
like
Michelin.
a dog.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean like
He's sucking up his Bichon Frise and right up into himself.
what's Bichon phrase when everything's set up for a chef or something?
No,
like
that's
that?
a dog.
That's the dog my mom ran over.
Oh. Good stuff. What's it called when you have all the stuff ready for a chef?
Ready to go. A Bichon Frise. A Bichon Frise. Look, what are you gonna search?
A la carte.
French word for all done.
For serving dogs. Bichon Frise.
For having everything ready. They have one
For the
word
chef.
for that. What is it?
Avoir to
Avoir to
install
install
it.
it?
No, that's not it.
No.
Avoir to install
How
it.
dare you even read that?
Child-
Proper.
That doesn't have the same roll off the tongue.
Go, roll up.
Bichon Frise.
You're asking the wrong questions, as usual.
Missing
Messi en
place.
place.
Missing place.
Messi en place, Bichon Frise.
He had a missing man and a missing place.
Messi en place. Messi en place.
Mise en place.
Mise en place.
Mise en place. That
Mise en
sounds
place.
sucks.
Yeah, that's not interesting.
Bichon Frise.
Fuck you.
Mise en place.
Mom.
Mise en place. Bichon place, Bichon Frise.
Yeah, like text pretending to be a waiter and he's just trying to like get along. Like do it, you know,
So you're
bullshit
telling me your mom
French
ran
fucking
over a
terms.
French guy?
Mise en place, Bichon Frise.
Mise en place, Bichon Frise.
Who
It sounds
said?
like me making it up.
And blow when he's dirty in dinner. That's when he says cheesecake, beefskate.
Mr. Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, beefskate. He's like, Mise en place, Bichon Frise.
What's that?
Go see.
Looks like the guy from Pink Panther.
Mise en place, Bichon
Yeah,
Frise.
Inspector Rousseau.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gustav, right?
Inspector
Yeah,
Gustav.
Gusteau.
What's that guy's name?
Gustavo.
Jacques Cousteau.
It's me, your father, Gustavo.
No, it's not
The
Gustavo.
boy show.
Damn, who the fuck smokes these?
Fuck you guys. That's my bro.
Mr. Colonel, Mr.
Say more,
Colonel,
dude.
is it Colonel Sanders? Yo, wrong.
Say more, dude. Those cigarettes get the job done. You be trying.
No,
You
you're
be
wrong,
cigarette- you're
Colonel
cigarette
Sanders. That's what he said.
No, you're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Mama says alligator's always angry.
No,
Take all those teeth and no toothbrush.
no, sorry, Bobby. It's the Abdullah Oblongata.
Mama's wrong.
Mama's wrong again. That's the best part. Mama's wrong again.
He goes, I have a scotch and water. Hold the scotch.
No, you're wrong, Mr. Colonel Sanders. That's so funny.
All right,
That's
that
a
should be
good movie. Yo, our movie companion podcast should be called That's a Good Movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No one will get it, though.
No, they will because the intro of it will be
That's
Ask
a
me
good
about any movie.
movie.
It'll be Ask Me About Any Movie. That's a good movie.
Tusk.
That's a
That's
good
a fucking
movie.
weird movie.
I like
See, you
that.
couldn't say it.
I liked it, dude. The dude from fucking
Name a good movie that he's in, please. Like a
Justin
regular
Long?
movie.
Shenanigans.
Justin Long,
Yeah, like a regular movie.
Shenanigans.
isn't it The Waiting?
Yeah.
Where
Where they work at
that's
Shenanigans?
That's like a no. That
Mandela effect.
no. Like listen,
Was.
you put
Oh, that is
super
Mandela effect.
He's in a
you
lot of
put
good movies.
super troopers.
No. That's a Mandela effect.
He's in Accepted.
Shenanigans.
Accepted was a funny movie.
Is it-
No,
is it Mandela effect?
shenanigans is from
It's
Super
from
Troopers.
No, that's also the name of the restaurant they live in. Or
Oh.
that
They
they
live
work
in?
in.
No, but that's a
No, it's
Mandela
not.
effect.
Is
That
it?
they think there's a
Shenanigans.
movie called Shenanigans when it wasn't.
You
it
think
was.
that?
Yeah,
That's
but that's
just
Mandela
you.
effect.
What?
I think that's a Mandela effect one. Like that's
That
one
is.
of those Mandela effects, like the Bernsteins,
No, that's
the
you just made
Monopoly
it up.
guy. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I
I've
wish
never
I
heard
did.
that.
All right, if I made it up, I'm happy about it. Because then Shenanigans is not a real movie.
It's not.
We gotta
I
call up
think
Ronnie
it's- Google
Berenstain.
that. Google Shenanigans
Robbie
Mandela.
Bernstein.
Robbie the Fire Berenstain.
Yeah, he's a. Yeah, I remember when I met him, he said Berenstain.
I think he said that too.
I don't know, dude.
I think he said his name was Ronnie.
Yeah, he said Ronnie Berenstain when
He
I
was
met
wearing
him.
a tank top.
You think I just. But do Shenanigans Mandela.
All of his fucking
Mandela's
shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Movie. Yeah, Mandela effect. There you go. See?
There you go. They already know.
There you go. See what I'm talking about? See the 8 new ones you've never heard
Nah.
of.
It's
it's
in
just
the
another
definition.
word.
It's an esoteric, inexplicable shenanigan. Is the Mandela
That's what I'm
effect.
saying. Mandela effect is you
Is a
could be like it's a
shenanigan.
bunch of shenanigans in itself.
No, but the movie I'm talking about.
No, there is no movie.
Yeah, where they're
You
in the
literally
restaurant.
mixed fucking
that's the
waiting.
waiting.
It's
But what restaurant is it?
Shenanigans.
That's what I'm saying. So I
Then
was
there's
saying
not
that's
a
the movie I was
Mandela
talking about, though.
Yeah, I know, but you just made up that it was part of the Mandela effect. That
No, because
there's no one
people
else on
think
this
that
planet.
there's a
confusing
movie
it.
called Shenanigans.
No one thinks that,
Yeah.
except for you. Mike Nice thinks that.
No, put
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans Mandela effect, then it came right up. You
No, it
guys didn't
didn't.
even read anything.
didn't come up.
I read it.
No, it didn't.
It didn't.
No, it said in the definition
again.
that it's
Go
an
back.
inexplicable shenanigan.
I didn't spell
What
it
is that?
right.
Esoteric. It's an
Esoteric?
esoteric / inexplicable shenanigan.
Esoteric. What does that mean again?
Esoteric.
Esoteric.
Can you use it in a sentence?
7L and esoteric.
No, doesn't
They're rappers from
esoteric
Connecticut.
mean that it's named? The name
Esoteric's
matches
a producer
the.
that I
it's-
work with from Burlington.
The name
Mhm.
matches the
Vermont.
thing. The name matches
not right.
the thing
Are you sure?
because the
Mm.
shenanigans go on in the restaurant. So I'm guessing that the esoteric means
What does fucking esoteric mean? What's the definition of it?
7L and esoteric.
Washington.
Do esoteric definition.
Intended
Intended.
for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people with a specialized knowledge of interest. Tech, why are you doing hand signals while I'm reading it?
Oh.
Like you're like you're signing it to Mikey.
I already didn't agree with it.
Requiring or
He goes,
using
no,
knowledge of
no,
restricted
I
small.
already canceled
Oh,
it.
so it's like if you call it, so if you know shenanigans,
Then you
you're
call-
in a small group of people knowing that the actual name of the restaurant was Shenanigans.
Would be a Mandela effect.
No. No. I'm just going with the esoteric thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
You're
Because
you-
we're
I see
figuring out
saying.
what
I
the
see what you're
definition
saying.
is
I thought
of
you were going
esoteric.
back. I see what you're saying.
No, I'm
yeah.
not going back.
You're
I'm
using
just,
an example to fucking define the word. Use it in a sentence.
yeah. That's
State
what
of
I was trying to
origin, please.
What?
Esoteric philosophical
Dude, you gotta
diabetes.
get your shit together.
Yeah,
You're all
dude.
over the place.
You
bro.
really need to get your
Boston.
fucking
He's
shit
just hate.
together.
He's just on
This isn't even a
level hate.
podcast. This is
He's
an
just hating.
intervention. You need to get your shit
He's on
together,
level
buddy.
hate.
They're from
8
Boston.
out of 10.
You didn't follow
Damn,
proper
you like-
proto.
They're from Boston.
Dude, you're way behind.
You're just throwing in random what? What? You're not even paying attention.
trying to make that
He's trying to make noise.
Western
my famous art.
esotericism, though, is different. Also known as
Well, nice done.
esotericism.
See, I think
Sometimes the Western mystery tradition is term under which scholars have categorized a wide range of loosely related ideas and movements which have developed within Western society. That means nothing.
What defines a scholar?
Nothing.
Right?
I think none of that, what I just read, means anything.
Yeah,
If
but
you
what defines
really-
if someone's a scholar? What does that mean? Did they have to do a
that they
certain amount
studied.
of what?
It just means that they studied, I think. And then you have to back shit up. If they come at you, then you'd have to back it up.
Scholar.
But I think you could just claim to be it.
How do you get the title scholar?
I mean, I could be a scholar because I read a lot of shit on Wikipedia.
I don't even think you guys are pronouncing it right. I think it's schooler.
A schuler?
Scholar.
You mean? A schuler?
The schooled would be schooler.
No, it'd be schuled. That's how you pronounce it correctly. Like a shul of fish.
Sorry, that's racist.
What do you mean? Google it. How do you pronounce shul of fish? Google it.
I almost just spelled it wrong because
A scholar just needs to attend school or studies under a teacher. Never on top, only below.
Let's Google that, though.
A pupil.
Google that pronunciation of school of fish.
Pupil.
The right pronunciation is shul.
I don't know.
Maybe
I can't tell if you're making
Maybe
shit
you
up
could learn
or not.
something today.
Because the same thing happened. I thought you were dead serious the
School
last
of fish,
podcast
though.
that we did, and you were saying that the giraffe is related to the kangaroo.
I did say that.
And I thought it was dead serious.
The
I was
heads
like,
look
what the
similar.
fuck? I know, but you you're so convincing with it, you're a scholar or something. Skull. It's just packing lip.
A shoal of fish.
Oh, it is shoal. Wow, we did learn something new today.
No, he sparked it, right?
Oh, he sent it, yeah.
Did he? You did.
Yeah, he
that,
did.
right?
No. You're right.
Yeah, so it's a shoal.
It's a shoal of fish.
I'm not always wrong. Is that even spelled how you thought?
No,
it was?
at all, bro. It looks like you're packing a lip. Interesting.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that fucking? Yo, think about how dumb school is now.
Shoaling and schooling.
Think about how dumb school is now. They taught us that.
In school.
In school.
It had to be like
they taught us. Oh, a school of fish. I gotta make sure that now I'm taking my kids.
I don't think that they did
it's
that.
An English term, right?
I think they just did that because like they think that it'd be easier to teach them.
Mm-hmm.
Like school.
Which is dumb for us. Which is dumb, but yeah, it probably would. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's easier.
Yo, Remy
Is there any? Do they ever call it a school or spell it that way though?
No, it's always this. I just looked it up.
Yeah. So
Anything that's in a slipstream is a shoal.
Is a shoal? Damn, so I'm shoal through life,
Is a
dude.
shoal of it.
I've been shoaling life.
In the slipstream?
Living in the slipstream. I just been slipping.
This is the most important question on Google every
How
time
tall
it
is
comes
Peppa
up.
Pig? Did you ever 7 feet?
Pepe.
Yeah, they're all gigantic. Did you ever see the picture of her looking forward?
No.
Google that. Peppa Pig forward facing.
Does it look like a fucking Picasso painting?
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. We're back on that.
Halal food.
Who did that?
Forward Peppa. Forward Peppa Pig doesn't exist and can't harm you.
And can't harm you.
That's fucking creepy. Is that a meme?
No, but they
Yeah.
have the one that's right. Did you see that? The one that just looks
the
normal.
forward Brian from Family Guy?
No, that's a good one too, dude.
Look it up.
Shoal. It's still a shoal. He goes, wait a minute, let me just.
Shoal.
What's a showl?
Sholo how?
Shoal. Shoal. Shoal.
Dude.
Shoal.
Look up Brian Griffin, front-faced bastard. Dude, I had a funny thing to talk about.
Go for it.
It's a little controversial.
Wait, what am I looking up? Forward Brian Griffin?
Yeah, forward. Oh no, yeah, you can see him right there.
They had like a funny one in an episode where his nose is like crooked. It's never on the. They didn't start drawing it on the tip until like in newer seasons, so it always had like the thing around it. So when you look at him,
Yeah, like it never had the black nose in the middle.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, that looks weird. What was I gonna talk about?
We don't know.
That shit hit a nerve. Coughing up a storm over. You said something
Controversial that nurture is like a nurture versus nature type argument.
Like they say it the other way around.
Nature versus nurture. The argument was that the things that the things that women dislike about men are biological. They're like in our DNA. And then this shit that we dislike about women is like a learned behavior that's taught down like by women.
From them?
Yeah. Which is not in a bad way. I'm not saying it. It's like an evolved. It's like how we evolved. Where it's like women hate that men want to be promiscuous, but that's in our DNA. And we hate that women only want to be with one dude, with us only. But yet, in realistic like hunter gatherers, it probably wasn't the case. You know what I mean? But in societal, when like you're talking about society, like obviously things had to be put in place. It's weird to think how things evolved into that.
It's because women are goofballs.
It's not.
They can't think for themselves.
It's not all sociological though, because like if you, yeah, in our DNA there was a time where we were like promiscuous and shit like that. But then if you think about certain animal species that are monogamous, like at some point their DNA was promiscuous in the early parts of their species or whatever they evolved from. But like there's plenty of animals that are monogamous in the animal kingdom. And they don't have the same social stigmas as us.
No, definitely.
Are there animal groups that are strictly patriarchal? Is that a word?
And there's ones that are strictly
like prides.
Like a bee?
No,
that's
those
matriarchal.
are matriarchal.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's
with the
for
women.
Matriarchy is a queen.
Okay, yeah. So that strictly matriarchal.
It's like
bees.
Any
Insects.
mammals though?
Yeah, mostly insects.
Any mammals though?
Killer whales.
Yeah.
Or like Italian families.
Yeah. That's
the grandmother
they
like
got
run
Italian accents. You ever hear them talk?
The killers.
Bippity boppity.
Hey. Nah, but the grandmother's like in like the top ring.
Yeah. What about wolf packs? How are women looked at wolf packs? Probably the same as like lion prides, right?
I don't know. I think with wolves it's alpha and omega. So I think that there's a.
What about? We were talking
there's
about.
There's a woman who's in charge and a fucking man who's in charge. I think, and I don't know if that's like which one has a higher rank. I think they're just.
What's the beta wolf inside the pack is a ranking though, right? It's not like a low wolf, right? The beta wolf.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Because
sounds like a bitch wolf though.
No, but that's what I thought. I think that when we took
sounds like
the
a
term
real
into like
sounds like a
English.
cuck wolf.
No, remember Casanova was the beta, in his thing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Fucking.
He was the second in
that
command.
back. Yeah.
He was the beta.
Dude, so
alpha, beta, gamma, something like that. There's some
lions. Lions are matriarchal or whatever.
Really?
How so?
Yeah, how so? The queen actually runs it all.
They live in large groups similar to prides.
What?
I mean, called prides similar to wolves.
Isn't
a pride consists of multiple related females and their dependent offspring, along with 2 or 3 unrelated males. A typical pride has about 15 members, although some prides are as large as 40.
So the females are controlling it?
Female lions do the hunting, while male lions stay home and watch over the pride. The males, however, are first to eat when the female lions come home with
that
the
sounds patriarchal.
But the male...
That sounds patriarchal as fuck.
But I feel like the males come in and out, where it's the same women the whole time, mostly.
I don't think so.
They just keep it for the fuck.
Because the males come in and out, right?
I don't think so.
Or no?
No.
Because eventually they leave. When they get older, they make their own prides. They leave. Then another male will come
I
in.
thought we were talking about the alpha, though. We're talking about...
No, we're talking about the alpha.
A patriarchal system is like someone that has an
alpha can't
and
be
a matriarchal is an omega.
But it's saying that
an alpha can't be in this.
It's saying lions are matriarchal.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to figure out.
And I disagree with that.
Well, I mean...
HealthyPets.com is gonna fucking.
They're gonna hear from me.
So I'm trying to figure out why is it's matriarchal, because the women stay.
Oh, nah, because it's talking about the fucking.
You haven't passed out yet?
What do you mean?
It's been 20 minutes.
That blood didn't even burn for 20 minutes.
Did I give this back to you? Maybe.
Yeah.
Here, take. We'll switch to the roto. Take it. That's probably exactly what happened.
I was just holding it. whoever passed to me, I was just hitting it, and I wasn't done.
That's
past.
all good.
I wasn't done with it yet.
I didn't.
It's all right,
So I
dude.
might have
don't-
passed it the wrong
I
way.
You
didn't
gotta
wanna
be so
cry.
nervous.
I'm not nervous, dude.
Yeah, it
I am a
doesn't,
Say
little
less,
nervous
dude.
because you guys are crucifying me.
Say less.
yeah, it doesn't feel
No,
good on the other.
crucifying me. Yeah,
On
dude.
the
On
other
the other
sleeve, huh?
Other side of the table there, buddy.
No.
Over there in Skirch County.
Man.
The only apes that are matriarchal, bonobos.
Bonobos.
Bonobos, that's what I call it?
Yeah.
What call it?
Yeah.
What did I say? Bonobos?
Bonobos.
Bonaroos?
How about you say it? 'Cause I probably would have said it wrong.
They're pygmy
No.
chimps.
The
Pygmy
bonobos.
chimpanzees, and they run in groups of led by females, and they fucking they
They settle conflicts through sex.
Yeah, there it is.
Why are you so nervous?
Yeah, no, come on, man.
nah, I
You
couldn't.
alright?
I had to smoke in my
I-
fucking
and,
throat.
and then
All right,
Alright, I'm sorry.
it's all right.
I'm sorry. I
He's
still love
feeling
you.
chastised tonight.
Hell yeah, I'm glad this is matriarchal.
If you could see the steam coming from out of his hat, from his ears.
It's just because it's cold.
You should go this
No,
way.
this way. We switched the
steam is
roto
coming
now because
out.
Mikey doubled down.
No, I was just hitting
I'm
it
fucking
normal.
tooting right now.
You better hold those in.
What else we got on there? Spotted hyenas. Oh, dude, fucking, I wanted to bring up that shit about
Elephants.
They have hooves. Did you know
Elephants are
Alright,
ran by women.
Clove
yeah, I
toes.
believe that.
Elephants?
that? Clove toes? Oh no, that's
Clover
not,
hoof?
not part
No,
of the
that
clove
was
toe.
a
No,
goat.
no,
A fucking lamb.
Hey,
Clover hoof?
hey, your hooves.
You didn't see that movie?
You know what they say.
When it terrorized the town? Cloverfoot?
When you're closed, you're hooves.
Cloverfoot too.
Oh, Gleason Cloverfoot?
Oh, Gleason. Dude, let me get a bunch of
You were a
a pack
fucking
of
leprechaun?
Gleasons. Let me get a matriarchal pack of Gleasons.
Matriarchal
here.
pack of
And
Gleasons.
then see who's talking.
For sure. Yo, fucking.
Can't even go in the kitchen.
A lot of gray, short, curly hair. That's all grandma.
But man! But man! It's every Italian family. A bunch of straight, curly gray hair.
short, curly gray hair.
Yeah.
That's it. Cooking meatballs
All
day.
nose.
All nose.
All
Curly
nose.
hair.
The all-knowing
Cooking.
nose. And then
All their nose is
All
nose.
those
the
gray
oldest
hair.
one turns around. Her nose is the biggest.
Dude, yo, you know the fucking witches from Hercules?
Hercules,
Yeah,
yo,
the
I
one
was
nose.
gonna say that.
They pass around the one nose.
That's fucking hilarious,
That's
dog. That was the first thing that came to my mind. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But I was like, nah, bro, that's too out there. That's a great, bro.
That's a good one.
Hell yeah, I'm so glad you thought of that. The fucking what are they called?
I feel like they're also in another story.
The oracles. Are they
Mhm.
are they the oracles?
I think they're oracles.
Huh.
But I think they're also in another story.
Oh, fucking the dude, yo, ring ring, it's me again. The dude played by Danny DeVito in Hercules, he's a fucking Cloverhoof.
Wait, Danny DeVito does Hercules?
Right? Isn't that? No, he does the fawn, dude.
Danny DeVito
Like the
as
minute
Hercules? Oh, no. I was thinking of Incredible Hulk. Danny DeVito as Incredible Hulk.
Gamma.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? He's a Cloverhoof.
Um,
He's a fawn. He's a little goat boy.
his name is
Little
like...
Piccolo.
Oh, from fucking Joe Pesci. Joe
Oh my
Pesci
God,
played
I
him.
read
I
the
thought
story.
I thought it was DeVito.
No,
Was it Pesci? Who
No,
played
it was
the
Danny
fucking,
DeVito.
I read this story all
Played
the time.
IMDb that shit. Hercules
Nah, it was
knows
Danny-
witches. That's what he fucking googled.
Got
No,
up.
it's the eye. It's the eye.
It's the
Yeah, they
one
passed around the eye to see, but
It's
they
the
had
eye
the huge
witch.
nose. Though.
and they fucking pulled the fucking
No, but I'm
string out.
saying instead of passing the eye around, the all-seeing eye, the Italian ladies would be passing the nose
nose,
around.
yeah,
It'd be
yeah,
the
yeah.
all-knowing nose.
I get it now.
Yeah. Like none of them have noses on their face, but they
Wait,
goes
what?
but pass it around.
What am I looking up now?
The fucking what's the
The-
name of
the
his
dude- the
fucking
thing from
his
Hercules.
training partner? I mean his training coach.
Oh, Godfried.
Fuck,
That'd be
dude.
funny if that was his name.
No, it's like something stupid and funny,
Yeah.
and I
Jim.
can't think of it.
Jim the Goat.
It's
Nice.
close though. It's close to that.
It's like Ted.
I can't remember. I read the story all the time. What's his
Why
name?
don't you just IMDb it?
Phil.
Phil.
Phil. Yep. That's right. Phil.
Philocrates.
Yep.
Yeah.
They call him Phil.
There it is. He's a Cloverfoot.
I'm acoustic
He's
when it comes to
definitely
Googling.
He's definitely a
I'm
clove
Google
toad.
acoustic.
He's definitely clove-toed in the clove-toed family.
Oh, for sure. He's an undulate.
And it's a pan flute. It's
Part
not a piccolo.
undulate, part
No, he's
clove-toed.
a ovarus.
Oh, he's definitely ovarus.
Yeah,
That's
for
right.
sure.
Because
It's
those
a-
horns are definitely
It's
ovarus.
a pan
Yes.
flute.
It's an
Similar.
ovarus, half
Yeah.
ovarus.
It's not a piccolo. It's a pan flute.
It's a pan flute,
Ah.
like a Peruvian pan flute.
He does play a mean pan flute. Danny Vito looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
Crazy. He
The
looks
picture where he's got his shirt off.
exactly- All
it's
the
Sunny.
pictures, he looks exactly like him in every picture.
That's from Sunny in Philadelphia, bro.
Look at that. They based that so much.
Yeah. Those animators are killer.
Oh my god. Oh, Danny DeVito and Matilda.
No, he's the dad.
What? That's crazy. That's young Danny DeVito.
There was another Danny DeVito movie that's no one's seen, and it was about like a Barney type of show. It was like Barney the dinosaur, but it was like a kids like a something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm trying to remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Just put Barney.
Dwarfism.
Barney like.
He's 4'10".
He's definitely a dwarf.
He's got Fairbanks disease.
Multiple epiphyseal
He's got multiple
dysplasia.
seals.
Multiple
seal dysplasia.
Multiple
Oh,
epiphyseals
He's got-
dysplasia.
If he would have just got his seals in order.
A genetic bone growth disease, bro.
Look at Rip Torn.
Well, you can't bring a seal everywhere with you.
He's just fucking been carrying a seal on his back his whole life.
It's like Get Benny.
He's 4'10", so yeah, that's really short.
No, that's Benny the Butcher. What am I talking about?
It's Benny. I mean, it's the butcher.
What the fuck are these?
It's the butcher. Does he do both? It's Benny. It's the butcher. Coming at you.
What am I doing here? This whole podcast is falling on me.
Yeah, for sure.
Lucy
Give a
DeVito.
fuck
That's his
about
wife's
it.
name.
Lucy.
There you go.
There it is.
Come on, Danny. You got this, Danny.
Matilda.
You watch The Boys on Amazon?
I don't watch any
Nah.
boys.
Yeah, that show's pretty good. I heard about it on Legion of Skanks. Big J was talking about it. And then I had Amazon Prime, so I watched that shit, and it's actually fucking pretty good.
Yeah. What is it about?
It's about superheroes being like the Illuminati. So like because they're super powerful, like it's basically like the U.S. military industrial complex is like trying to expand, and they have like a lot of the superheroes in America. Like they got like all of them. So like that's
your weapons?
yeah. So they're trying to make it so that they could fight overseas, like internationally. And it's just them taking over shit.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and everyone thinks of them as being like, you know, superheroes and all that shit. But then behind the scenes, they're like all fucked
They're
up.
taking shit over.
Yeah, and they're like crooked as fuck.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm.
That's how superheroes really would be. If in
100%.
this life,
100%.
if you had those powers, you'd be like,
They're, like,
fuck
doing
it, I'm just
drugs
gonna
and
make
shit like
money.
that,
You'd
yeah,
go
like-
crazy. Why? What else would you do? Especially if you can't die, if you're one of those type of superheroes,
Yeah,
you can't
right.
die.
A lot of them are. There's
You're
like 7
what
of them.
the fuck am I gonna do?
That's like the top ring is like the 7.
That's gonna
It's like they
fuck
can't get
shit
killed
up.
type shit.
Wait till the end of the world and then not die when the world ends.
And then just restart. Run
Listen,
shit.
yeah, dude.
Make all
Imagine,
supers.
dude, you couldn't die. The world ends, right? All life on Earth is over except for the microorganisms, and you're around for millions of years to watch it evolve back into fucking Earth.
Well, wouldn't it
Maybe
I
a
don't
different
know,
Earth.
bro.
It could
If
have been.
you
It
were
could
like-
be evolved into a different Earth.
All right.
But
What if you were
you'd
like
be-
Wolverine, right? You would still like get killed with everybody else.
Oh well, then that ruins my theory. If
How could you
couldn't
not die?
If
What's
you
the-
couldn't die?
What's the
'Cause you're
apocalypse?
a superhero.
How did everyone die?
Nuclear.
And
And you were born out of nuclear reactor.
So it doesn't affect you.
Doesn't affect you.
And
you're
every
just- and,
but
like,
life
everyone-
on Earth is
Life
brought
on
back
Earth,
to
but no, besides microorganisms like in the water,
and plants and all that shit. You would never need
maybe
food though.
some simple plants.
You can't
maybe
die,
mushrooms,
but you don't need food.
Little mushrooms, simple
Does he
mushrooms
does
and
he need
stuff.
food?
Well, no, because he lives forever. He didn't die. He can't die. So why would he need food if he doesn't die?
He doesn't need food. Does he poop?
No. Superheroes never poop.
I know.
Superheroes never poop. It's a superhero. It's fake.
All right.
I'm just saying. That would be crazy if you got to watch everything evolve back into present day.
It would be millions and millions and millions and millions of years.
Yeah, but if you can't die,
That would be like, because honestly, the end of it would be like the only part that was exciting. It'd be like watching a really, really boring movie because think of how much happened in like a short period of time, and it'd be like the whole however many millions of years of just grass growing.
Yeah, that's what it'd be.
Like one turning into
like
two, one
Superman-
turning into two, and then two turning into four,
Yeah,
and then four
that's
turning
it.
into, like, you know.
It's like millions and millions of years. Yeah, it would be crazy.
Until-
But if you couldn't die and you watched the Earth come to an end, and you were the only one left, but you couldn't die, it would
Would
suck.
there be
but then you
dinosaurs
would
again?
Watch. Yeah, maybe.
Again?
Or maybe a totally different, all
You'd
different.
have to wait for the next Big
all
Bang.
different animals. No, you
Right?
wouldn't because it's just our own Earth reforming. So if there was still multi-cell organisms in the water, eventually they would evolve onto land with the help of plants and mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
Then there might be new animals, not like
Not like the same ones
not
that
the
were
same
created
ones.
because they already have a DNA that's been affected for the millions of
Well,
years.
that's-
Oh
they've
yeah,
been alive.
exactly. It's evolved DNA already.
Already, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
God's
those are the
work,
only
though.
things that survived.
Well, God could have created DNA. So,
He did.
Okay.
The
that's
DNA was
fine.
real.
But now DNA is on Earth and
DNA
it's
was
fucking
real.
it's doing its thing on Earth, and it's fucking doing crazy shit.
DNA does rap
No,
battles.
I
Like,
feel you. What
Cal-
would,
DNA is ill at rapping, and yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That's bonkers to think about. Because you can't even really imagine what a new animal would look like. Because they all would
Exactly.
just look like the ones
But
that you
you
already
wouldn't,
know.
yeah, because you wouldn't know because
I got some
plants-
ideas.
The plants might be evolving different. Yeah, you might have some ideas.
Some goats and some
clove toads.
some clovefoot
toads.
orgatels.
You got some orangutans. I mean, what are they called?
Oh, some fucking
Undulates?
some
Undulants.
ungulates, some Australopithecus,
Australopithecus.
uh huh,
Ah, when it
And
was
so-
just them?
some mammalians,
When it was all Bigfoots?
100%
And
mammalian.
you would get to watch it happen. All back into normal, into humans, maybe, or not. And either way, you'd eventually get into the mix.
Well,
You'd
because what
eventually
I
have to get
was
back in the
what I
mix
was saying
as a
is
superhero.
what I
You
was
would always
saying.
every time you would always appear as a superhero for millions and millions of years. You'd be the
Just be a
superhero.
superhero.
They would destroy themselves naturally, and you'd be like, "Fuck."
And you gotta watch
You
the whole
gotta
thing.
watch the whole thing again.
And you try and warn everyone and be like Dr.
You're like,
Manhattan.
yo, you're gonna kill each other.
Well, I was thinking of it like if you were, what's the word? Immortal. Like if you
Mhm.
were immortal, right? But like you didn't stay as, say you're like a superhero, right? So you didn't stay looking like a human. Like
Mhm.
what if you just got blown to bits like all the other single cell organisms, but then you just kept your consciousness through it?
And you'd be spread out throughout the universe.
Yeah, or like you were just conscious for like that whole rebuilding because you weren't conscious for the part before
But
that.
would you be conscious of all the parts?
I don't know. All the parts you spread to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because what if each of those parts became different things?
Well, then you turn them all super. You turn them
Then
all
you'd
immortal.
be multi-boxing.
We could be
Well, you turn them
technically
all immortal.
bits and
right.
yeah. We could technically. That's true though. We could technically be bits and pieces of people that were here
We're all stardust.
from back in the day, like way back in the day. Like
From
there
all the
might
way-
not be from a different Earth though.
That's true.
Like the Big Bang could have had some DNA in from some other place
But I think the Big Bang was the start of it all. Was the start of the spread.
of everything.
Was the start
No,
of
it
the
was just
spread.
the spread
And then, so basically when the
Of
Big
this
Bang
what?
started the
Universe?
spread,
of veganism.
and then everything else spread out from it. And
That's where it all
collided
started.
Yeah. So the Big Bang started. Boom. Everything else is colliding within itself within the Big Bang. It's still the Big Bang. We're still in the Big Bang, technically.
Yeah.
Basically,
Right?
yeah.
Enough. According to
Mike Nice.
no, according to Mike Nice.
According
and,
to your
what's his
neighborhood
face?
Astropithecus. Astropithecus. Australopithecus.
If we're speaking in
If we're
specifics,
speaking in Pacificans,
Neil deGrasse Tyson also says that.
it's all semantics.
up
from
your
here,
ass,
dude.
Tyson.
It's all semantics at this point.
Exactly.
Can't whoop ass Tyson.
It's not bad.
Jake deGrasse Tyson.
Nick's my hero. Just want everyone to know.
Basically, I'm just a full-on rapist.
Okay. All right, never mind. He's not my hero anymore.
You heard it here first.
Oh.
He's still my hero. I still stand by him. I don't think he did it.
Who?
He just said he
You.
did
I
it.
read that wrong.
He just said he
I
did
don't think he did
I read it wrong.
it. I think he's a liar.
Just full-on raping your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking.
What just all
a
stardust.
baloney rapist. No, what did we say before?
That's what we said.
No,
No, it wasn't.
That's what Mike said.
It said something else.
What were you thinking about before?
You're a human meat rapist.
What?
Yeah, we did say that.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we did. Sayonara later. I don't know. Are we ending this? What are we...
We even get the fucking intro in.
You didn't get the fucking intro. in.
Or did we?
No, we did. No,
Yo,
we
why
didn't.
what's the obsession with doing weird shit in your nose with that fucking mic?
Not me. I've been chilling.
He's like landing it on there.
I'm landing like a
Yo, it's been buzzing around it.
The fuck?
He's like, getting him so anxious. Yo, just put it on. He's like, yo, just put it on there already.
It's like.
He's got new technology.
I'm plugging in.
Technology.
I'm plugging into the
His
podcast.
brain works on a different frequency. It's been proven by the constant MRIs that the government comes and takes him and does on him.
They told me
Okay.
I was emitting MRIs.
They said he was admitting some kind of radioactive.
That was giving people MRIs.
It was giving. He's the source of all cancer.
If that was your superpower.
He's just giving everyone MRIs. Yeah, your shit's fucked.
You're good. You're
I
good.
You know he's the worst at it. Oh,
fucked.
yeah. What'd you think he had? Probably. It's
You're
worse.
fucked.
It's
And you're-
worse
It
than that.
looks terrible.
And
No,
off
he
5
doesn't.
phones,
Nah,
too.
that'd be the best because he wouldn't know what any of it meant.
Yeah.
He would just have the picture.
Oh,
It would-
scrambly on the left. Thank you.
he would just make the images.
Well, a little fuzzy on the right. One thing looked like it wasn't connecting right.
Let's get a doctor to look at this.
You gotta act like you're shorting
You're
out
gonna
because he had
hold
a
them
phone in
with
his
your
pocket.
hands?
Yeah,
Just
not
like,
bad.
Imagine you're just drunk. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Probably just might.
He'd be
Way-
a full-on
way later
rapist.
in life.
Yo, if you
He'd be
get
a
like
full-on rapist,
yo,
bro.
if you get 12
I'd
people, 12 friends to we all get MRIs.
You just
We
touch
let-
it with
and
your
you
hands.
memorize all our MRIs and all of our results, and then you give us fake MRIs of your hands. Then, like, by the time you're in and people believe it, then you're like, nah, I was just fucking around. Be the greatest.
Oh, I
prank
thought you were
of all
talking
time.
about,
Tech
like,
raped all of us.
Well, he's this raping minds.
I've been raping mine this whole time.
You're mind raper. I mean, mind eraser. Whatever.
Mind raper. Mind eraser?
Yeah. Remember when you went on the mind eraser?
Yeah.
And you got a headache.
Mind rape.
I don't remember. I just got my mind erased right now, dude. This is why, you know what I'm saying? We're on the same frequency.
Tech.
Both your simulations are shorting out.
We're on
It's
the same. We're synced up and
We're
it's
on late
late.
night radio now.
My mouth is so
lower the
dry.
mood.
I
Me
need
too.
fucking
All we
cognac.
have is Remy to drink, and I think. Oh, we got a little Dr. Pepper.
And
I
I
haven't
haven't to
had-
myself,
What do you think's better, Dr. Pepper
what a
or
wonderful
Dr.
world.
Mr. Pibb?
I don't know. I don't really
Was
like
Mr.
soda.
Pibb your bus driver?
No.
They're both trash.
Mr. Bob.
I like Diet Dr. Pepper.
That's even worse, bro.
I like Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, out of a can.
You guys want to wrap this up?
It tastes the same, supposedly.
Nah.
You remember Little Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yeah,
On
that's
the
what
commercials?
And they kept it going after Prince Jack, too. That was- It's the sweet one.
It's the sweet one.
Yeah, I gotta pee.
All right.
All right, you guys want to call it?
Signing off. Mike Nice here. Mike Nice CT on Instagram. Here with your boy, ShedTech8. ShedTech8 on Instagram.
You're just doing the intro.
Over here with your boy,
Here.
Sid Floyd. Sid_Floyd on Instagram.
Here.
And we all got to pee.
Shout out to Jeffrey Doomer.
Shout out to Jeffrey Doomer.
Yeah.
At Jeffrey Doomer on
Fucking,
Instagram.
fucking
Alien
Clara
Entourage.
Vita.
Clara Vita is the sponsor as always.
Shed
We're
10.
CBD'd up.
SHED
Yeah.
10.
Shed
10% off.
Mangoes.
Check out.
Go check it out.
Send pods this
Sayonara
way.
later, bitches.
What do you want?
Pick it up.
Where's Mikey?
He's asleep.
He's 70 for a
He
dime.
doesn't want to.
Dude, hook me up. I don't want to make a fucking scene.
Well, you already fucking made a bigger scene.
70 for a dime is a fucking deal. I'll be back at 4 to pick it up.
He doesn't want to.
Dude, fucking tell him.
I already fucking told him.
Tell him again.
He fucking said no.
Well, make him say yes.
How the fuck am I tell him?
Mikey!